Well, hello everybody and welcome to the last episode of this ENDZONE Let's Play. In this episode I want to wrap up my city. As we can see, there's also a trader coming in, or is he fleeing? Because who knows, there's a sandstorm coming. He's probably flew from this sandstorm here. Many of our settlers are forced to move across this wasteland unprotected. We should boost our radiation protection. Dude, I have like 4 or 5 tailors at this point working for the radiation suits. All of them consume cloth, they consume some coal there, and in this case also plastic, which we don't have that much anymore, so that would be another boost. Yeah, but as we can see, not that much we can do right now. It's just looking fantastic though, these sandstorms. I really love them, as they then also disappear again, of course. As we can see, 148 settlers are actually without protective clothing. That is totally unbelievable to me, because we have only 100 more, so that means basically 2/3 of my settlement don't have protective clothing, with 4 or 5 tailors. No idea what's going on there, but we should have a look at that. First of all, they need plastic. For that, I can see metal. We don't need that much. We do have a few recyclers over here that are producing... Oh, by the way, this is metal tools here, not scrap tools. And some of them should be, yep, this one here, go to plastic for now. Scraps, we have enough. As we can see, we also lost a few people there, no idea through what. No radiation, by the way, so this is a positive thing. I remember there were times when everything was full of radiation and it was impossible to get rid of it. We actually finished already Taylor's shop here for this quest here. Activated carbon mask produced. 22 that we still need to produce, and then we would have finished this quest for, well, at least 65 masks that we have. This quest here, community living space, is something that I can't do. I need a second campfire, no problem, but hard liquor 200, no idea where I should be getting this from, especially since it's getting consumed the moment it arrives in my storage. This guy here would have hard liquor, to be honest. I could purchase 380 hard liquor. Oh, it would actually be possible to make a good deal here, right? So he would actually go for that. Let's see, we might actually build these houses and the campfire. We can try it, right? Actually, I just like to have one campfire, but for the sake of this quest, let's have another one here, close to the hospital and the research station. And we'll also need some additional cabins. We've also, by the way, researched now the improved cabins. Let's just have those cabins here now, close to the research station. We also have a bit of space left, so we can have, let's add 2 more cabins here. Very good, so that we have a bit of space there where we can add something else. That's a lot of houses coming in. And yeah, by the way, we have upgraded some of them now to some better levels. And it's those here, so those are sturdy houses, as we can see. So they have, not only do they have a bit more space, but they have their own inventory. Well, their own inventory they have anyway, but they have their own water supply, right, where they can stock something in it. That is pretty cool, especially during droughts. So they consume their own water first before they go to my water. That is pretty good. Now, the pub we have, hard liquor though, yeah, the berries we don't have, but the beer we can produce, at least with the wheat that we have. Now, I'm building those things. We have 66 settlers actually available right now. A lot. Let's add them to the water carrier. Let's add some of them to the farming, herding. That is a bit of a shame that we need to do this manually all the time. So if someone here dies, they're, well, not getting replaced there automatically. Those guys there, we definitely do need a few, and scouts as well. This is looking good. So we got 10 scouts, by the way. Yeah, we should also be going for a bit of scouting there. The trader's still staying a bit. While we wait on that, let's also have a look at our research point, or our knowledge, that is, because I think there was something that I wanted, and that is the refinery, right? So a refinery employs lots of refiners to simultaneously separate metal. This one here costs me 3 knowledge points though, so we do need another one. The rest is not that important, right? The coal mining, I guess it's nice. Mining tunnel construction, I guess is nice. But the most important one here is the refinery that we still need to go for. So we do need that research point. I do have the research point. Yeah, I could, by the way, I could just build another research station. Having 2 of them, of course. Oh, actually I can't. That's right, you can only have one building of this type. Okay, I cannot boost my research production then this way. So we really need to wait for that. Or, well, I have a look at my expedition and we might just go for a new expedition that perhaps gives us a research point. Now, for this though, however, we do need some more interesting stuff than, yeah, for example, this one, a gas station. They could have something. We can scout this one. Let's just see what else we have. Oh, this is looking very good. So power plants in general and industrial complexes, they work really well for getting some knowledge points. This one. And, oh, a church. Right, let's go for this as well. Perhaps we find a book there of some knowledge. And since also my food is going down there a bit, we should also have a look at that. I do have my 2 pastures there. They're working fine. But for the food, I will probably need a few more fields. Lucky us, we do have a lot of fields available here. So I'm just going to add another one here. And behind my trade post. And up here, we can also have a nice big field coming up. And also here, right, squeeze it in there to not have any empty space. That should be working fine. And perhaps, let's see, we just had a drought though, so I doubt that we have any herbs. But a hunting cabin is still fine up here as well. So with that, let's just add another road to that side. And as we can see, the fields are there. And I think the corn was the best in my opinion, or the one that gave me the most food. So let's just add these corn crops there for these farms. I just love watching them harvesting and whatnot. And of course, we still need to add more farmers now. I don't need that many builders anyway. And all of the rest are going for farming. Because food is what we need, and we really do need it. It's not looking good there for the food wise. Activated carbon masks. We haven't produced any. What is going on here? We have the resources though. We should look at that. We are producing them. Oh, we do need that one. I'm sorry. But we still have a lot of time to finish this one. Let's do this. Let's go with the activated carbon mask for now on 3 of my tailors. And it's costing me less anyway, far less. And it seems like the basic one or the highest one doesn't work anyway. There we got the ruin, the church ruin. So we could have an expedition here. It's not looking so bad. Let's make one. We do have the people for that. We still need, what is that? A well keeper. Alright, Scarlet, you're onto it. And Olger will be, no, Colin here will be for carrying stuff. Right, we do need a few rations. Let's give them some metal tools and some, yeah, activated carbon mask. We produce them at the moment anyway, and we can start this expedition. I really like these expeditions. It's looking like a huge surprise every time we go to one of these places. Alright, with the other thing, we have the campfire. Provide home for settlers seems to be not working either. We have built the cabins now, but this one here changed one bit. Provide settlers with a home. It seems like I need to place everyone that is homeless at the moment into homes, right? But yeah, we can't do that. I will also need to have a birth control activated again, because we're growing way too quickly here. If those are the instructions, Chief, then we'll go with it. Thank you very much. And as we can see here, we are also producing now these masks. Yes, I will need more wells though, because since we grew that quickly, we're over 300 right now. We'll also need a bit more water once again. So having these wells is a nice addition to it. I think up here we should have the space for it, right? There is one, and there is one, and perhaps out here. Very good, 100%. Those guys here, they don't want to, but here outside, close to the fields, we can have another well. And there is also space for another well that we can place there. And of course, let's connect it there with my road system. Right, we have 18 workers right now, or 18 builders. That should do the trick. Oh, please let the food grow there again. It's incredible how low it is. And yep, the task has been completed, so we get 65 carbon mask on top of it. And look at that, it's, yeah, getting really low there as well. Anyway, settlers without protection, at least that is really going down here now. So from 160 it was to 60 now only, right? So I think we can produce way more with the activated carbon mask. It's not as strong as the radiation suit, but it's still strong enough that it offers something. Now we have that low. Yeah, food is still low. This though, if that is 0, it's not the end of the world because we still have some storage left. So we still have 900 food in store and 800 as a reserve. But of course, this is now really low. So we are going now for the reserves that we have. There we still have something, the corn. And a mite. We have the hunter here now. Yeah, the hunter here works now too. Let's add the hunter out here to this area there. Let's put those guys there right onto that hunter. We don't really have that many hunters, right? Let's add another one here to the well. And gatherer. Yeah, let's also have a gatherer. And a fisher. Let's see. Yep, this is far away from the other fisher, so it reaches the 100% efficiency that we need. And let's just add another field here too. And there we can also have a field. And here. Because boy, we do need that much. And let's just choose corn for all of them. This one needs then the water well. So a well keeper that we can add here. And the rest needs the farmers. And boy, we have a lot of farmers now employed. 63 that is. So hopefully there's the food coming in then from these fields there. A new trader has arrived as well. He might give me some food there. Nope, he doesn't. But perhaps plastic and cloth. Plastic he has, so we might trade something here. Let's just trade all of it and give him some of this radiation protection that we have. This is a nice deal. And also we have arrived here at the church. And let's try the main gateway. And the gateway to the church seems to have been made to last an eternity, but very thick wood. But it shouldn't be any problem to open the gateway with tools. And lucky us, we do have some tools, so let's get in there. So, what do you say to that? We've opened the door, Chief. Now, let's just see what's inside. And the entrance area is a small room all by itself with stairs to the galleries. At the same time, the vestibule leads to the prayer hall and the shrine. Let's go to the shrine first. Usually there's some treasure there, right? And, oh, some cloth. Alright, that's that. Prayer hall we still might have. And wood, metal, and a settler. What? Really? There was a settler hiding in the prayer hall. Right, back again. Let's try the side door. The entrance looks less promising than the main gateway. But let's have a look. There is the priest's living quarters. There must be gold. Right? Medicine, cloth, wood, activated, and some tablets. Iodine. I guess iodine pills. Right, oh, wait a second. There's still something else that we need. That is the small chapel. And some water. Alright, that's it. And can we take all of it? I guess we should be able to take all of it. 62 water we got. Now, if that isn't nice. Loot and return. And thus the church ruin has been scavenged. Let's just see. This one has another 186 scrap left before it stops. And this one only 92 left. Alright, then we can go for the nuclear power plant here. There is 1,900 scrap waiting for us that we might go for. Alright, this factory here, that is still interesting, right? That we have scouted now, so we can configure our expedition for this. So Donald is going on this. Oh, there's also a recommendation for young people. We still need some scrap tool and metal tools there as well. Other than that, that's actually fine already. Some carriers might be a good thing, right? So some, this one here, for example, Lucas, you can do the job. And because I really want to take everything that's there with me, perhaps down here, there we still have one more and perhaps one more still. I'm greedy. There, Ricardo, you're on to this. Let's get some rations there for those guys. Some metal tools, they need that. And some activated carbon mask, right? So advantages, settler badges, advantage due to education, age recommendation. Oh, because there he wants me to have some young ones there as well. No, I'm not going to add some young ones there. Olga looks very young. But no, that's it though. Let's start the expedition. It's ongoing. A lot of carriers, so whatever we find there we can take home, hopefully. Food, we still have the problem with the food though, right? Despite having so many fields there. Though there is a big harvest coming in now. There we can also say choose the corn. The hunter is finished too, so it's been assigned. And let's also assign the rest of the farmers. We have 64 people farming right now. That's incredible. Water is fine at least. And oh, no pub keepers. Very important to keep that up for the beer. And the rest is the builders still. How's the fisherman looking? Coming along. Weather-wise, it's fine too, so no real problem here. And we might just continue upgrading with the cabins, or something that I haven't done yet is a shelter. So shelters are not for families, right? People who live in these shelters, they don't reproduce, they don't scootly poop. And in that case, we can build one. Let's have one outside here, beside the lake. It's a nice location there. It's where a lot of people can live. So, at least I offer them some shelter, right? Something where they can live. 13 builders still on it. Lots of people are turning adults soon. And yeah, the decree, how long is it still going? For, I guess, less than 2 days there now. And then we get more children again. We have 3 knowledge points. Very good. Let's go with the refinery. Let's start the research on it. Refinery is coming up. And the refinery, I guess they need now a lot of scraps. For this one here. Must be unlocked through research. We do have enough researchers, right? Yes. That is still fine. And we've also reached the target. So this factory here, let's go inside and see what it is. The building has caved in on one side. We should probably be able to get in and look around without any problems. Now let's see. There's a roof, a collapsed side, and a door. Let's go for the collapsed side. And we got some metal and 5 settlers. I don't need more people. The roof. And we're standing in the middle of the production hall now. There's the machinery. This sounds promising. Plastic, electronics, metal, 5 settlers again. And a knowledge point. Very good. The control room. 69 electronics. Even better. And yeah, then we have to try the door. There's the door. Let's go through. Oh, I cannot go through the door. Okay, depot. An entire section of the building has collapsed. Maybe an earthquake. There's a depot. That's some cloth. And then we have the container. There's still some wood. Not that much else. The factory door, there's still something, right? Oh, the roof I could still go. And oh, I don't have the action points anymore. Alright, we need to abort now. Let's just see how much we can take with us. Oh yeah, it's pretty close anyway. Close. The plastic there and the wood, and look at that, we're 100%. Let's loot and return. That's a lot of raw materials so that we've just received. That's a good thing for all the stuff that we need. Now food-wise, the food production is going up again a bit there. Buildings built in the category of food. We still, oh, we get 1,700 berries out of this one here. And 28, wait a second, berries. Now that it comes to my mind, isn't that something the gatherers get? I think the gatherers get the berries, right? So it might actually be worth it to choose hard liquor for once and see just how, if that works, because we should have berries after all. Let's just assign it to it. And we still need one more building for the food. A pasture, another one. Why not? Let's have another pasture up here beside the other ones. Right, let's add it to that so that we can finish the quest. That's at least 1,700 food coming in right away. Well keeper, we have another one. Builders is fine. 3 more herders now for this new pasture that we built. How's the research going along? We need more scrap though. Scrap is the most important part that we need right now. The expedition has returned and boom, we are capped on plastic and electronics. That is really good. Do I have any here on electronics? I don't think so. Oh, these two there. They will go for metal and plastic. No, not plastic. Cloth. On those two things there. And look at that. No settler is in need of protection right now, protective clothing, and we have 43 in store. For the first time ever, we actually also have some protective clothes. Incredible. Did not expect to see this day to ever arrive. There's another huge harvest now coming in. I hope we can see that in my food supply. And we have so many things there on the food supply right now. There's the scrapyard still they need to build, and also up here the pasture. We have 20 builders. Hurry up there. And there we have that. Very good. So that's 1,700 food coming right in here. Very good. Let's just choose what we need here. Yeah, let's go with the buffalo there once again. No, actually, let's go with the hare. It's cheaper. And we have the scrapyard here. Can go for this field there, a new scrapyard. Let's also assign some people there to it. I think it's full anyway. Yep, that's full. We have 55 settlers. What should I do with those people? We have way too many settlers at the moment. Just when the edict is over, we're getting new children again. The never-ending circle. We have so many settlers waiting for something where we need to apply them. But yeah, we actually well survived quite long. I think we could go on forever from here at this point. I mean, there's some stuff that we still could research, you know, like the refinery that speeds up essentially our raw material production. We have the mine for a bit more coal. We have a new warehouse, but energy-wise we're fine. So there's not really anything new coming to the store there, except some improvements. We also have enough energy for my population there. Radiation is not a big deal. So yeah, I guess this was a very successful Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed this one. This game is definitely good and on a very good road with all the updates coming in. And with that, I wish you a pleasant day. Stay tuned.